Our last match of the night on the main table, it's Tyler Styer against a very young AJMANAS. Excuse me. Very capable, though, and he's shown us that, giving Jason Shaw his only loss, and I think Jason's playing as well as anyone.
As well as MANAS.
Yeah.
When you want it that bad and putting in the work, results typically come.
Is he banking this? No way. Okay. Trying to smooth it and get in that gap. Tough little shot to open. You're kind of shooting at, took that evening off, but it was right out there the next morning. Yeah, beautiful stroke. In many ways, what I see from MANAS that I think you could say is on Scott's back, that I see also with Tyler, especially when he gets loose, is with Federer, he can depend on his fundamentals. Okay, of course I'm nervous, but
with his style, it's definitely something where he's kind of mindless. Once he figures out what he's doing, he's just kind of mindless of that.
I think the way I sometimes label it to people is, the hard part about our game is, and why these guys are so good, they figure it out. And kind of you can look at and what you kind of feel and your gut tells you and swing the cue. The phase that, and he's past this a bit already just because he's an accelerated player, but the phase where you start to learn where it can be tough for a little time, but I think he'll be okay in that department also. Got the one down. It kind of sounded funny, like there were a lot of little kisses there as the balls were kind of moving around
to this break, but spread.
I like the push out here. It's not going to be easy no matter what it is. So put it where you kind of like it if he gives it back, and play with outside English, trying to come behind the 3 gradually. Maybe double bank the 2 between the 4 and 6, maybe.
I feel like that's a lot to ask.
Yeah, it was there though.
Wow.
That's the shot I kind of thought he might go for. He gets to let the stroke out a little more. Could get lucky.
Oh, wow. That was something you and I talk about. He left him exactly where he needed to be to just
a great shot in return. Wants that to bounce a little bit. Doesn't want to be cueing too much down on the ball in your fundamental and see if it holds up.
Yeah, he's not going to give himself enough time to really think about missing it. I can promise you that. No way.
Okay, where he really started to show a lot in matches and put a lot of heat on some very veteran and experienced and very decorated players. But that's okay. We like to see him make shots and decisions.
Zip around towards the middle.
That's got to go. Doesn't need much because he can certainly cut the ball in.
Ball is okay.
I was kind of wondering if he just highballed it, how the speed was on the 9. He's getting more comfortable with the slick table as well. So watch out. 2-0 MANAS.
24-hour trip he had.
Future star, but also the hometown guy. And we all want him to do well. And but he stayed on the practice table even when it wasn't so good, and he just kept putting in some time. So we'll see how that unfolds. But
can he get enough? Yeah, he can't even. He's gonna have to drop down below the purple. Is that what it is?
And put the 2 on the 9, maybe something like that. It's got no
chance to tuck below the 3 and 9. You can always shave the 2. Is he looking to play it in the side, kind of like a 2-way?
Yeah, it's okay. You got shaken loose on that shot, so pretty smart thinking for the future if you're Tyler. Well, I was going to...
You wanted to.
How quick did this 2 go up the rail? Just lightning fast. Back for the 5, but this is all preference, right? Because you're going to execute no matter what. It's coming tight, trying to fall underneath the 4. Hard to argue that. You're on each table in big matches, all of them. Seen almost 2 days worth. What's your thoughts? Who you like? Any other thoughts you want to add?
Wow, Jason Short. Tell you what, he's going to be tough to stop if he continues that mindset and execution. I think the young man that Styer is playing is somebody we need to keep an eye on, and then FSR.
SR probably feels like he needs to pick it up a little bit, though, overall, just because we really have gotten used to him being not only great, but very consistent. A lot of running out. He can win for sure. And then when it comes to Jason, best thing about Jason, besides how he's breaking, is like he's probably going to win easy. Got a little close.
Yeah, and let's not forget last year we were treated to his home room, but he had everything. Kind of just feels like he is free rolling out here. No distractions.
Yeah, and what's going to happen if it continues. We've seen this before.
The races to 10 and 11. Big events.
Yeah, and I mean, he's been over here on the practice table trying to figure it out also, but he said he's going to play a lot of pool, so. All right. Very playable first shot.
Too quick. I mean, he's going to gain that split second with, obviously, maturity. Look at this.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I'm definitely not trying to slow his pace or style up, but in those important moments, just take that literally half a second can make a difference. Does the cue ball have the pace?
No, it doesn't. It can actually handle slowing down. He doesn't seem like an antsy youngster and seems very calm for his age, playing with the best players in the world.
Yeah, I totally agree with what you just said there. Just,
Here. Air missable.
Yeah, he missed a 2-ball like this early yesterday. And he missed it to the thin side. That one wiggled in.
I'm surprised he played it at rail as much as you want. The underhit is usually the mistake when you give up a little piece of the 8. Oh, he's overhit it. He needs some help.
This is a big, big gift for the men.
Gonna get a little on the 50. Like right on the 50.
Styer after Styer had it in the bag.
Kind of squeezed it home. And a 3-1 lead. Again, I'm not too upset about a little emotion, you know what I mean? So.
Well, that's why I'm touching on it, right? I think it's healthy. Everybody's got to have it. Not doing anything crazy. He's just not happy. And
it's a 5, but momentum swings. You know how I don't know if this is going to get that second cushion. Yes, it is.
8 and 5, but maybe the 9 close to the top right corner as well. And he'll end up just tapping it mostly.
Yeah, that short bridge. And I like right here instead of 2. I think 2, you could whiff it. You could hit it perfect.
Yeah.
Worried about a rail after contact. Very kind of swerve and lay on it, kind of just bump it to the rail. Yeah, I thought it was going to be difficult to do that. Trying to get some separation, but great little battle, Tyler.
Dead straight in here, huh? Okay. Yeah, hard to follow this one in with the 3.
And that type of shot, I mean, when you first get down, it's like, oh, I eat with the cue ball. Have to play safe or maybe miss a ball behind it just because you got to draw this now.
I don't feel like that's the case with him anymore when he makes some type of a, you know, an unwarranted mistake. I feel like those follow-up mistakes have kind
of motivated him, and he's put in a ton of time with it as well, like he always does. But the thing is, he wants to win so bad. You know, he doesn't really, he said that a few times, but he doesn't just say it all the time. But you got to know it. He wants to win so bad, kind of at himself for that mistake or letting one go. But yeah, regrouping wise, much better. And now 3-2. I was just going to say basically on serve and looking to get tied up. What a starter. Just inches. Yeah, I don't see any. Just get a little above this. You can handle a lot. Stay off the rail, and 4, 5, 6 on the top end. That's a little light. That's surprising. Rail somehow. You try to come one rail, you hit a little low on the cue ball. Good thing is, though, the 4 to the 5 is pretty easy.
really confident stroke, nice and tight on the
ways to look at that shot. You either hit the line you want where you can go to the top rail, or you come close where you can kind of maneuver and manage no matter how you fall. Yeah, that's more like what I saw, like the shot he came with off the rail earlier today with the 2 ball and got out. Probably the best out of the tournament. And that was the one that got away. Usually it's good stuff.
that great, especially after the glaring mistake he made on the combination following it in the initial object ball, blowing that game. Recovery and flawless.
Yeah, and when you play like both these have in this match, really not in a stupid manner at all, but just no fear.
Improving.
Well, that actually had a bit more, like he heard me. He's going to show us a nice one here. Not a lot of angle off the 6. That's the only thing I can imagine. Oh, how sweet was that?
Just so accurate.
Let up on this shot. Hit it beautifully. Little gamble with that upper right corner, but why not?
Elevated just a tick here. Wants to beat the 6 now.
And it's kind of like 2 heavyweights standing in the middle of the ring, just throwing blow night. Another 45 minutes.
Hit a ball like this after he makes the 2 in the left middle the way he did. Loves to let it go with that outside spin. Okay, they always have.
Yeah, and you're talking about invitations. I may have questioned this invitation. There wasn't many, but
yeah, I was extremely excited when I saw the flyer from Matchroom.
Yeah, and the youngest of the young, shooting the lights out.
So far.
I couldn't agree more. All right, the 1's down. A little bit of a nasty kiss on the cue ball, but he's going to have a shot. Yeah, it's clean, and he moved it too much.
Yes, that's the key.
Yeah, the only thing that can kill you is hanging it. He usually will bank away. Oh, he needs a little travel. He's let the cue ball, it opened up enough to where he can kill it with
a touch of left. Well, really just a flat ball with maybe a pinch of inside.
AJMANAS picking it up, and really, I think a culmination of not the first day, which he didn't play poorly, just had a few kind of funny misses. He's looking good. Tyler's looking really good, but he's lost his last two on the left rail.
He loves this shot.
Look how pure it was, and the bounce off the second cushion. So AJMANAS 3 victory and picking up some steam, and really a pleasure to watch for both these guys. Made it not feel like it's almost midnight, Scott. I think we're going to have a look at some scores here in just a moment. But yeah, MANAS